Hey, what's up guys? I'm Solepsus, and I know I haven't dropped a video in a while, but I've been working on something, and I'd like to show you guys what it is that I've been working on. This is my game, Garbage Cleaning Simulator. I know, it might seem kinda whack. Garbage cleaning as a simulator? But surprisingly, it's not that bad, at least in my opinion. So obviously, from the name of the game, what you do is you walk around cleaning up garbage in the simulator map, and then you can go over to any of these trash cans and you'll get a little bit of cash for it. But there's a reason why I wanted to show you guys this simulator, and there's something special about the map, and it's the fact that all of the assets, or pretty much 99.9%, were taken from the toolbox. And yeah, literally all of this except for this. Just kidding, that was also the toolbox. Everything I made using toolbox assets. And I just want to tell you guys not to sleep on the toolbox. Like, the toolbox has so much stuff. You can find everything on the toolbox. This chest, I literally just recolored it 3 times and made 3 different nice looking chests. And me having been a developer for a while now, I know a lot of you are reluctant to use the toolbox because the first time you used it, you probably had a very bad experience when you just started, going on the toolbox, grabbing like random stuff, trying to make a map, and it just looks like absolute garbage trash. But you just have to look harder. Like, I managed to do this, like make a whole simulator map just using like most of the stuff from the toolbox. The only thing that actually wasn't from the toolbox is this path. Like, that's actually the only thing. And I made this path using Archimedes, the plugin, which is so easy to use. Like, no, there's literally no skill involved in here. But obviously you don't want to just use the toolbox only. There's skill involved in creating games. Like, if you have nothing but the toolbox, the extent of your games, or the potential of your games, stops at obbies. Like, you're not going to be making anything other than obbies, or like some weird kind of like role play game, maybe, if you don't know how to do anything but use the toolbox, right? But the toolbox is like a really good tool for like making up for the lack of like skill in the areas where you are weak in. So for me, I am really good at coding, I would say, but I'm trash at like building, or trash at like, or like creativity, like art, anything like that. So like, this thing is like, this would have taken me at least an hour with like a tutorial, but it's just here on the toolbox. Like, it's crazy. And I've slept enough on the toolbox. It's time I started to use it. Like, this was also on the toolbox. I just placed map borders around, like not even spaced well, and then I shrunk everything, like resized it randomly, and then like moved it, like rotated it a little bit, to make it like seem kind of like wild-ish and not like perfectly symmetrical. And now it looks kind of nice. I can't even lie. Like, there's nothing wrong with these map borders, and it was like in the toolbox as a model. But it's not just building stuff that the toolbox can help you with. The toolbox can also supply you with just straight scripts. Like, scripts, whole systems for stuff that could just make your game run like correctly. And it's not just that, but you can just go like straight up learn off of it. If you have just a basic understanding of coding and like Lua, you could drop like any script into your game Any script that works, go into it and just learn. Just learn and learn. Just learn the whole thing. Like, just learn just learn the whole thing. What? The toolbox is so useful. There's so much potential. And if you don't understand, like, at the level of a combat system, you can go down a level to like a health bar system. Just a health bar, a simple health bar GUI, and learn that. Learn how it works slowly, whatever, at whatever pace that you need to. And then combine it with like the internet. And now you have everything you need to just start learning how to code. If you just go through a script and you ask yourself these questions of like, why is this written this way? Or why is that written that way? Why is this used instead of doing it like this? And you can get your answers so easily by just searching it on the internet. Or perhaps you already understood it by just reading it, right? But if you never looked at how a particular system works or how it is written in code, you would never be able to ask yourself questions about how it was written, obviously, because you've never seen that system, so you don't know how it was written. Like, how I learned to code was through trial and error. So I forced my way to make something. Like, I wanted to make this, and so I intensely searched the internet and all the sources I had in order to figure out how to make that specific thing. But it's a lot easier if you just have the answer and then you search up what like the lines do, like the parts of the code does, because then you already like know how to do it, or you see how other people do it. So one, you will see how someone who knows how to code writes code, which will help you organize code. It will help you write code more efficiently and not like a bum. Because if you just learn how to code from scratch, there's a 50% chance that your code is probably unorganized, really kind of trash looking. Like, it works, but barely. So yeah, that's what this video is basically about. Just being able to make a pretty chill looking map with just a toolbox is something that, you know, I never thought would happen after, you know, that one tragic incident at the start of my career. But obviously the toolbox has a lot of potential and it should be used, you know. A tool isn't a tool if it isn't used properly. I'm also really hoping that this game makes it out of the trenches, and hopefully it can become a popular, nice, chill little simulator. If you guys want to be cool and support me in my little game, you know, just stick along, drop subscribe, like the video, do whatever, and you know, if this video becomes popular or something, I'll, you know, consider dropping progress updates, or if you guys ask for it in the comments a lot. If you guys have any suggestions for what I should do with my game, just drop one in the comments. You know, I'll probably read it. There's not a lot of comments, so there's a high chance I read your comment and probably like it and heart it as well. So yeah, if you would like to contribute, you know, I might put your name in the description for the game. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Sorry for yapping for so long, you know. I didn't mean to go that way, but yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and maybe, you know, maybe I changed your mind a little. That's pretty much all. Peace.